Good morning guys, how are we? I wanted to film a spend the morning today and do a little morning routine for you because I feel like it's been a while since I've done like a vlog style video, and I'm trying to make an effort to like get up a little bit earlier in the mornings and like have more productive mornings so that my day in general is more productive, if that makes sense. So yeah, it's currently 6:30. I literally set my alarm for 6 AM today. Like I really want to get into the habit of just getting up earlier and just like having a better sleep routine because I feel like recently I've just been getting up way too late. I've made a little list of the things that I want to do this morning before I start like proper work, I guess. So I'm gonna make some breakfast. I want to do a little workout. There's a bit of editing that I need to do. Obviously, like I just want to like freshen up for the day, get ready for the day. And I want to do my nails as well actually because I've got some really cute press on nails to do. But yeah, first things first, I'm going to make some breakfast. I don't know if it's just me, but I literally cannot function in the morning if I've not eaten. Okay, I think I'm just gonna make some toast because toast is like life. I don't know about anyone else, but I could eat it for like breakfast, lunch and dinner. So I'm just gonna make some toast with some butter. A bit of a boring breakfast, but still. I feel like I always have it a little bit more underdone than most people, but I always like when it's really soft. And then I've also made an iced green tea because I really fancied one this morning and I've put a little bit of agave in. I feel like it's a really fresh thing to have in the morning, so I'm gonna eat that now and then sit and drink this. But yeah, how is everyone? How are you guys? I feel like I'm in a much better headspace at the minute. Like I don't know what was going on like a week ago or like the past 2-3 weeks. Like I've just felt so not myself. I've also made the decision to come off my pill, which I'm suddenly shitting myself about because the last time I did that my skin broke out so bad, like so bad. And I feel like my skin's at a place at the minute where it's actually looking quite good, and I swear to God if I start getting really bad breakouts I'm actually gonna cry. I know it's such a first world problem, but oh my God, it actually caused me so much stress. I already feel better. Like I don't know what it is. As soon as I come off my pill, like I instantly just feel so much better. I don't know if it's like a psychological thing because I know that my pill gives me like the worst mood swings and stuff, but I literally already feel so much better for it. What else have I been up to? Oh my God, I've gone through like a phase of reading at the minute. Like I'm really enjoying reading. It's actually something that I want to do this morning, is start a new book. Obviously I read Why I'm No Longer Talking to White People About Race, which 10 out of 10 recommend reading that. And I also just finished reading The Family Upstairs, which was a recommendation from Mill. I read that in like I read both books in like 2 days. I don't know what it is, but as soon as I start reading a book, like I finish them so quickly. Like I read them so quick. I've also bought Me and White Supremacy. That was a book recommended in one of my videos, so I've bought that. And I've also bought a book called Just Fucking Do It. I'm really trying to get back into like reading about the law of attraction and stuff at the minute because I feel like I used to like pay attention to that a lot more than I do now, if that makes any sense. Like I used to really be into like the law of attraction and like manifestation things, and I feel like that's when my life was like at its peak. It sounds so stupid, but I feel like when I was more aware of it and I actually made an effort to like pay attention to it, like it made a difference, if you know what I'm saying. So yeah, I'm trying to be more positive and like, I don't know, manifest better things, I guess. Oh, I've booked some riding lessons, which I am actually really nervous about. So yeah, I used to have riding lessons at a riding school not far from me when I was like probably like 13 to 16, I want to say, for like a couple of years when I was a teenager, and I used to love it. And I feel like towards the end, like I just got really anxious about going. Like I'd had a couple of bad falls and just like a couple of bad lessons and stuff. And then the last lesson I had before I quit, I had like the biggest panic attack ever in this lesson, and I just like couldn't stomach going back after that because I've only ever had like 2 seriously bad panic attacks in my life, and that was one of them. The other was when I was in primary school as like a kid. But yeah, I feel like whilst I've been in lockdown, I don't know if this is just me, like I've just realized like so many things that I always want to do and I just put off. Like there's always so many little things or like so many little hobbies that I want to have. I feel like especially now with social media, like it's so easy to just like sit on your phone all day and I don't know, just like not do other stuff, if that makes sense. I guess because it's my job as well, like I just get so invested in like YouTube and Instagram and like being on social media all the time, and I just miss like having some things where I can just like go out, like be outside for a little bit, not be on my phone, like do something that I want to do. So yeah, I've booked 4 private lessons, which I'm suddenly very nervous about. I've always loved the idea of like having horses one day. In general, like I just love animals. Like I don't know if it's just me. I think another thing that I'm gonna do, I'm gonna look into doing, I don't know if I'll be able to do it whilst we're still kind of in lockdown, but I really want to like volunteer at an animal shelter. Again, I just feel like that would be such like a nice and like fulfilling thing to do that's like just not about work, because yeah, there's just nothing in my life at the minute that I have that's like not to do with work, and I feel like that's why I end up getting so like stressed and consumed with like social media and like my job because I just don't have anything else to like take my mind off it. I guess reading has helped. I think reading's really helped, the fact that I've been like reading more books and stuff. Yeah, I feel like I've not had a proper catch up with you guys in a while, so let me know what you're all up to please, because I love to know. I love reading like your comments and just, I don't know, hearing what you're all up to and how you all are, so yes. Okay, so I've just put on my shorts and a little top. I've really been wanting to wear like my Fabletics leggings at the minute, but it's just too hot to wear leggings, which is why I keep wearing these shorts and just like a little top. This is just a normal top. I've not put a sports bra on just because like I'm only doing abs, so I don't really need to worry about it too much. That is the video that I'm gonna do. There's actually my video right there as well, which is pretty cool. If you've not watched it, then please do.
Practice flat on the ground and lower your legs down as you don't want to injure your back.
Okay, I think I'm gonna do this video for meditation. It's just called 7 minutes meditation to start your day. So I'm gonna do that now.
Come onto the ground, sit on. Nice and easy. For you to set an intention for your day.
I don't know what it is about doing that, but I always just feel so calm and like peaceful afterwards. Her channel, especially Yoga with Adrian, she has such a soothing voice that I feel like it just, I don't know, like it just relaxes me. So yeah, I'm really glad that I've done that. I'm gonna quickly get a shower. I'm not gonna wash my hair. I'm trying to like not wash my hair as much at the minute because I feel like the more I wash it, the more it needs to be washed, if you know what I mean. So I'm trying to like train it to not need washing like constantly. These are the books I was talking about that I've bought. I'm actually kind of annoyed because they've all come like really scuffed. But yeah, anyway, I bought Me and White Supremacy, which I'm excited to work through. Yeah, this is Just Fucking Do It. This had really good reviews. So, I mean, there's a lot of different books on like the law of attraction and manifestation, but this had really good reviews. So I'm going to read that as well. And then this is The Guest List, which had like kind of mixed reviews, but it just looked like the sort of like thriller novel that I'd quite like. I'm gonna do a quick bit of skincare and straighten my hair. So I'm just gonna use a little bit of the Ren Ready Steady Glow Daily AHA Tonic. I really love this stuff. I feel like it just helps to like, it's kind of like resurfacing. Is that the right word for your skin? Like it just helps to get rid of any like dirt or any like dead skin cells or whatever. I don't know, I mean, I'm not a skincare expert, but you know what I'm trying to say. I'm gonna put a little bit of the Ulla Henriksen Banana Bright Serum. I've really been enjoying this. I actually used the Ulla Henriksen like this color bottle, I don't know what it's called, but the cleanser version. I have that in my shower, so I used that in the shower as well. I think it's called like the Daily Cleanser. Then I'm going to use my Antipodes, I think it's pronounced. This is the Kiwi Seed Oil Eye Cream. I got this on Look Fantastic. There's a couple of different makeup videos I want to film today actually, so let me know what you want first. I want to film a couple of testing videos, so I want to film an XX Revolution testing video because they sent me like so much stuff. And what else do I want to film? Oh, a Fenty Beauty testing, a Pat McGrath testing. Okay, so I've ordered like loads of Pat McGrath stuff. Sorry, I need to get like my moisturizer from underneath there. It's like helping prop my camera up. I ordered loads of Pat McGrath stuff. I couldn't really find like a definitive answer online as to whether Pat McGrath is cruelty free. I don't really know whether Pat McGrath is cruelty free or not. I mean, I've spent like £200 on products now, so yeah, I don't know. If anyone wants to give me any insight into that, please do, because I don't know. What else did I have on my list of things that I wanted to do this morning? Let me just have a little nosy. It's only 9 o'clock. Breakfast, workout, shower, done all 3 of those. And then I've put read. I might just sit and read the first chapter of this and have another drink because I like to drink a lot in the morning. I feel like I get so dehydrated throughout the day if I don't. And then I also want to put some nails on. So I've literally not had nails on obviously since before lockdown, and a girl called Sophie very kindly sent me, I've just like picked them all off because obviously I'm going to put them on. She sent me some press on nails. She sent these, which are like butterfly ones, you can see there. And then she also sent me these ones, which are like, they've got like drips on them in different colour, which I thought were really cute for summer. How talented is she to be able to like hand paint that butterfly? I'm obsessed. So yeah, I'm gonna just like sit and have another drink and start this book. So I'm gonna probably just read like the first chapter or 2 and update you guys on what it's like. And I think I'm going to start editing this video as well because I want to post it tonight because it's Thursday. So when you're watching this, this is literally what I did this morning. Okay, I'm sorry if you can hear the fan. It's like so warm in here. So I put my nails on. I actually really like them. Like, they're literally the cutest things ever. These are by far the best quality press-on nails I have ever had as well. I feel like my fingers are a really awkward shape and size. Like, my fingers in general are just quite chubby, as you can probably tell. So yeah, I feel like my nail beds are just like a really awkward size, but she's done such an amazing job. She did send a set of like just blank clear nails just to like figure out what size I am, and then I sent her each size for each finger, and then she drew them on. I didn't really know which way to do the butterfly. I've done it that way so that the butterfly would like link up like that. Yeah, I feel like that's the right way to do it. But when you hold it like that, obviously the butterfly is like back to front. I've edited my video. I also started the book. So I've read chapter 1. Really, like, I love the way it's written. It's very like personal and what's the word, just like casually written, I guess, like as if you were just chatting to a friend. Like, she's written it really well in that sense. So yeah, the first chapter was just about like psychology and about how powerful your mind is, and the way you think and your mindset kind of shapes your life. And it's just basically an overview of like just the fact that a lot of people do tend to feel quite down, like they're feeling unfulfilled, or like they've not got a purpose in life, or whatever it is, which is honestly how I feel sometimes. And just like talking about how that's very normal. She talks a little bit about her upbringing and the difficulties she faced growing up, and basically what led her on her journey of spirituality and everything else. So yeah, there's a little exercise at the end of chapter 1 which I have done. It's basically an exercise to like expand your mind and help to start bringing good and positive things in from the universe. So I did that, and I'm going to see how it goes. That's all I've read so far. Also edited my video, so I just have to put in this little clip and it's pretty much good to go. And I'm going to quickly show you actually how I edit my Instagram photos, because I've just taken a couple of like photos of my nails. Okay, so this is the image. Lightroom is basically an app that's owned by Adobe, so you do need to have like a login and stuff, but on your phone it's free. I think on a laptop you have to like pay a subscription or buy it or whatever, but I'm pretty sure on a phone it's free. And the thing that I really like about it is that you can basically edit everything. So you can see at the bottom here all of the different options. So selective basically allows you to highlight certain parts of a photo and just edit that section alone. So for example, like I'll show you what it does now. Okay, I'm just going to color in this section of the photo. It basically highlights it red, and then you can like just do anything. Like you can color correct that part, you can increase the brightness of it, like you can basically do anything that you would usually do to the photo to certain sections of the picture, which is really handy. For something like this, I would usually just go to light. That is always what I start with. I start on light and I tend to increase the exposure. It's really hard to do this because I'm like doing it through the camera, so I can't actually see. And then I might put the temperature down on this because it's a bit warm. And I tend to increase the pinkness a little bit in my pictures. Like some of my pictures, they tend to have more of like a pink hue than a green hue. So I changed that. And then my favorite tool is this mix tool, which is under color. So you just click it and you can basically edit each individual color in the picture. So you can edit the red tones, the orange tones, the yellow tones, and you can change the hue, saturation, and the luminance. So for example, red, you can see it's like changing the color of my fingers because obviously I have some red tones in my skin. The nails in this are like a purple and a pink hue, so you can like change the saturation of those if you want to as well. You can basically just edit each individual color, which is really handy for some pictures. I mean, there's not really a lot that I'm going to do to this because not a lot's needed, but for example, these, I increase the brightness of the yellow. You can see like the yellow's a lot more saturated in the original, and I just brightened it up a little bit and just brightened the overall picture. This picture of me in crunch, oh my god, I love it so much. I changed this a lot, so obviously this has a lot more color in it, there's a lot more green, and this was the before of the picture, so I actually made the green a lot more yellow just to make it look a little bit more like vintagey, I guess, and not so like in your face green. Yeah, I just kind of play around with it. Like I find color correcting really fun. It's like my favorite part of editing pictures and thumbnails. I just think it's really fun to see what you can do with stuff. But yeah, that is pretty much today or this morning. It's now 10 to 12, so it's 11:50. I told my mom to message when the stuff arrived and she hasn't, so I'm hoping it's not going to get here too late because I did want to film today, but it means that I've got to wait to go to the office. So I'm going to end this video here. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I feel like we've had a very productive morning. I filmed and edited this video, had a shower, done a workout, done some meditation, done some reading, done my skincare, done my nails. So yeah, I feel like I'm going to try and do this more often and try to stick to like getting up early-ish. I love you guys as always, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.